Our next student presenter is our Jack Kent Cook Scholar, Derrick Arthur-Cudjoe. Yay. And I'm proud to say Derrick is headed to Georgetown, my alma mater. I'm so excited. So Derrick is going to present his Ignite presentation. You know the tagline for Ignite presentations, enlighten us but make it quick. So this is wonderful. You're going to enjoy it. Derrick?
I'd like to share a story that my father told me. There was a man who would always walk his son to school. Each day on their way to school, he would ask his son, "My son, what do you want to be when you grow up?" His son would look at him with a smile and say, "Daddy, I want to be a doctor." As an African parent, he was very happy when his son said he wanted to be a doctor, because every parent wanted his son to be a lawyer, an engineer, or a doctor. But one day something happened. His son said he wouldn't go to school anymore. You know, some of us were born in places where education is the only key, but some people had taken away the locks. So his father decided to go to the school to go talk to the teacher. Maybe there was a problem. And this is what the father said when he got to the school. "Teacher, my young doctor doesn't want to go to school anymore." And just as the teacher heard young doctor, she started laughing. And she said, "How can this boy be a doctor? He's the worst student in my class." You know, the teacher called him the worst student because at his age, he couldn't solve basic math. So the father looked at his son and asked him just one question. "My son, do you want to be this man?" And that was all he needed to stop being lazy. That was all he needed to start working hard to become the best student in his class. Today, I am glad to say that man was my father, and that boy is me. In high school, I had the honor of serving as my school's hockey team captain. And there was one thing that my coach would always tell me: "Derrick, keep your eye on the ball. Because if you have your eye focused on the ball, it doesn't matter how big your opponent is. You can always win." So I thought maybe I could take the principle of keep your eye on the ball and apply it into my life. But if I was going to do that, I had to find out what my ball was. For me, my ball has been education is power. And one of my main goals in life is to empower people to empower themselves. As faculty and staff, you would meet so many people. People with different balls in life. Some people may not even know what their balls are. But it is up to you to inspire them, guide them, and help them find their way in this pool of dilemma. My first semester in Nova was in summer 2014. I had just moved to the USA and I had no idea what the education system was like. I was that kid who would always sit in the back of the classroom. I wouldn't ask any questions. Why? Because I felt different. I felt everyone could speak good English, but I had an accent. But there was one thing that I came to realize, that it was okay to be different, because for you to be outstanding, you have to stand out. But I had to step out of my comfort zone. I had to find something that was bigger than me. So I chose to become a student ambassador. By becoming a student ambassador, I had a family of people that were always willing to hear me out. A family of people that always inspired me to do better, to work hard, and to achieve. And one thing about being a student ambassador, you always have to speak in front of people. As faculty and staff, I know it's so heartbreaking when the people that you were trying to help say very nasty things about you. But please remember that the only reason why I'm here today is because I didn't allow the things that my teacher said about me define me. So please, treat all your students with the same respect. From that kid who is always making A's in class to that kid who is never able to ace the exam. And always remember to keep your eye on the ball. Thank you.